In a world where words hold power, Marcus Thorne was a king. His voice, a velvet cloak of persuasion, wove tapestries of success and desire. He built an empire on promises he never intended to keep and relationships he never truly valued. But what happens when the very instrument of your deceit turns against you? What happens when the lies you tell begin to rot you from the inside out? This is the story of Marcus Thorne, a man who learned that some curses are not spoken, but earned. Marcus Thorne was a master illusionist, his words the brushstrokes of his deceptive art. He navigated the complexities of life with an effortless grace, his silver tongue a weapon and a shield. Business deals were sealed with half-truths, marital duties sidestepped with elaborate alibis, and new conquests lured with carefully crafted narratives of vulnerability and charm. He saw no harm in it, only opportunity. If they're foolish enough to believe, he'd often muse, then they deserve the illusion. His life was a symphony of lies, each note perfectly played, each deception a testament to his perceived genius. He was untouchable, or so he thought, until he met Elara. She was different. Her eyes, ancient and knowing, seemed to pierce through his carefully constructed facade, seeing not the charming executive, but the hollow man beneath. Marcus, ever the cynic, scoffed at Elara's strange pronouncement. But the next morning, a subtle shift began. A persistent tickle in his throat, a slight rasp in his voice. He dismissed it as a common cold, a minor inconvenience. Yet, day by day, the rasp deepened, the words grew fainter, until his once commanding voice was reduced to a strained whisper, then a painful, guttural silence. The man who lived by his words was now a prisoner of his own voicelessness. His charm, his persuasion, his very identity, stripped away. His career crumbled, his social life evaporated. The silence, once a tool for his secrets, became a deafening echo of his isolation. He tried to communicate, to explain, to lie, but the words were trapped, a cruel irony for a man who had so freely abused them. The curse, however, was not content with mere silence. It began to unravel Marcus from the outside in, a horrifying manifestation of the internal rot he had cultivated for so long. His skin, once a testament to his vanity, grew brittle and lifeless. His hair, a crown of his youthful arrogance, began to recede, leaving stark patches of scalp. His teeth, once flashing in a charming smile, loosened and decayed, making every meal a painful reminder of his crumbling existence. He became a grotesque parody of his former self, a living testament to the consequences of his deceit. Sarah, his long-suffering wife, finally uncovered the full extent of his betrayals. In a heartbreaking confrontation, she poured out years of suppressed pain and anger. Marcus, desperate to apologize, to explain, to beg for forgiveness, found himself utterly voiceless. The words, the truth he finally wanted to speak, were trapped within him, a cruel, poetic justice. As Sarah walked out, leaving him to his silent, decaying prison, Marcus understood. The lies he had told had not just hurt others. They had devoured him, piece by agonizing piece. And so Marcus Thorne, the man who once commanded rooms with his silver tongue, was left with nothing but the echoes of his own deceit. His body, a testament to his infidelity, slowly withered, a physical manifestation of his moral decay. He had built a life on lies, and in the end, those lies consumed him, leaving him silent, broken, and utterly alone. This is not just a tale of a curse, but a stark reminder. The words we speak, the choices we make, carry weight. And sometimes the universe, or perhaps something far older, demands a reckoning. What lessons do you take from Marcus's tragic fall? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video, and subscribe for more cautionary tales and explorations of the human condition. Until next time, remember, honesty is not just a virtue, it is a shield.